So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in...
Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Thuram. He's on it, can he get away? Konate calmly anticipates. Barella. Played into space. Now it's Bellingham. Drilled in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vieira. Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a great ball here. Thuram! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Rooney. And that interception was most necessary. That is good alertness. Maldini. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Bellingham. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Tries a shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although...
Can he finish? It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mbappe. And it's made its way. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Defending was strong and firm. Thuram. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Rooney.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gravenberg. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been clubbed away. Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Barella with the slide tackle there. Looking for options for movement. Nicely worked. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella. He is through here. Steaming on. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gravenberg. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. He's away. Bellingham. Vieira. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Vietnam very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Plays it across. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Cucurella. And here's Mbappe. And Gravenberg. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Rooney. Tries to play it through. Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Now it's Thuram. Ronaldinho. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gravenberg gets over and intercepts.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice looking ball. Pass is just off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Now that's been intercepted. And here's De Bruyne. And here's Thuram. He won't be happy with that one.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Passing nice and neat. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a claw! It's hit the crossbar. Just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it.
Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram might just make this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well read, nice interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. Spread it left. Gives it back.
They're really getting no...
And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Great vision. That is a brilliant interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Thuram. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vietnam are almost home and dry now. And it's Yaya Toure. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rooney providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Ernest. Played out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He rises! It's a goal! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Thuram picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Children's
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game.
Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. And it's Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland. Vitinha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bale picks it up out wide. Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for a runner. Oh, good spread. Lahm. Played into space out wide. Lahm has it in a wide position. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Real chance! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Barella. That's a little off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vitinha.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that has put paid to that. Nuno Mendes. Barella. Some really good ball movement. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He is through here. Italy have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bale plays it short. Lahm receives it in a good position here. Hullet. Out of play for a goal kick.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Might be done. And he shoots! Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. Bellingham. And it's Barella. Nuno Mendes. Oh, such a clever touch. Pull it. Vitinha. And it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Played into the box. And he's there to clear it. He's on it, can he get away? Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Haaland, played backwards here. Haaland. Barella. Tries to play it through. Vieira.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that's gone loose. To Bale. That's good running with the ball. Bale charging forward down that flank. He is just caressing the ball. And this is big chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it, and he's following up! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Vietnam happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He has found the way through. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bale. Vitinha. Looking for options for movement. He rises! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bale. Pull it. Koundé. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Floated through. Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found the way through. That's very neat. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Ronaldinho. Il numero 11. Ibrahimovic.
Italy really are
Attenzione,
going for
la
it here,
sostituzione.
Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the...
And the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 17.
So there's going to be another change here. Potw coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
It's a wow moment. Now, that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Cannavaro gets good distance on it.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 3. Bale. Viene sostituito con il numero 18. Attenzione.
Time and again they are repelled. Threads one in. Dembele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Referee's given a throw. He's picked his way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Italy have their second corner now. Ronaldinho goes short. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And now they can spring out of defence. And the keeper takes decisive action. Back in possession and ready to go again. And the counter is on. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Look at the space here. Smoothly does it. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Musiala. And here's Rodrigo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Dembele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Could try cutting inside here. And that's a good ball. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to it.
That's that, the end. Vietnam are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team...